Boy, oh boy, is this video Mr. Cinnamon's fault. Mr. Cinnamon's fault. Just knocked something over back there. I don't know what fell over. So, hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Cinnamon Stitches. I am your yarn host, Jennifer, and I'm still drinking my tea from yesterday. Tuesday tea and all. So, how are you today? Yeah? I'm fantastic. Feeling better every day. Yeah. So, story time. I was in the trenches of filming and recording and editing Premiere Week videos, and I had the COVID, and my battery, every time I start recording a new video, battery dies. I talk too much. Let's try that again. Back to story time. So I was in here and I wasn't feeling good. And I'm working my butt off. And Mr. Cinnamon, I was like, okay, I need to record something today. And it was the weekend, you know. And I was like, I'm down to the wire. I had to record a bunch of videos. I had to record all the intros for Premiere Week. I had a lot of work to do still. And little man he's very loud in the morning. And he's very loud and obnoxious at night. Like, he's cool in the afternoon. He's loud. Okay? I was like, I really just need some quiet, you know. And he's all, you know what? Me and little man, we're gonna go on a little adventure. We're gonna go look for some stuff. I was like, okay, like, cool, whatever. So the night before, I was watching Kim from Affordably Crafty. I know there's no surprise there at all. I have said this many times before. Kim puts out a lot of really good information on sales and on new yarns, and she is out there in the stores weekly looking for new yarns, looking for sales. She is scrolling the websites. Like, she does the work. And I absolutely take advantage of her hard work. And I use the information I learned on her website. And I'm so grateful to her. Because she makes my job easier. And I give full credit to her for a lot of the sales knowledge that I have gotten, or when new yarn is out. It's because Kim is out there. Like, she knows before anybody else does about a lot of stuff. And she's got no problem going into Joann and digging through their buckets. Like, she's like, goes in there, she's like, hey, I'm gonna look through this box, okay? Like, they haven't even unpacked it yet. And she's like, I'm gonna dig through this real quick. And she shows every yarn that's in the box. I love that about her. I laugh every time. I'm like, she's just like in there, you know? And so I started doing that in the stores. I always ask first if there's boxes that are open on the floor at Joann's, which is very common at my location. Like, they don't care. You can dig through and buy whatever you want out of that box. They don't care. Some of the other stores are a little bit more picky with that, but like Joann's are like, yeah, go ahead. Like, we didn't have time to shelf it. Just go. They know us yarnies are crazy. They're like, yeah, have at it. Just don't make a mess. Actually, they don't really care if you make a mess either, but I'm not the one. So anyway, as per usual, I'm watching Kim, and it was the night before all this stuff I'm telling you about with Mr. Cinnamon Gold Store, and I was like, look at they have new yarn at Joann's, but it was not on any of the websites yet. It was not in the app. It was not on Joann's website. Like, there's no information about this yarn anywhere. And so I didn't know if it was at my local Joann store, which my local Joann store is not anywhere close to my house. And I hear the dog getting into something. Bentley! I knew this morning this dog was going to be misbehave all day. He's like a little man. Like, he has a tell when he wakes up on the wrong side of the dog bed. He has a tell. I'm going to get you in trouble today. We're going to tear stuff up. I just know. I just can tell in the first 5 minutes that dog's awake. Just like little man. Which is probably why little man loves him so much. Because they are like, I'm telling you. So Mr. Cinnamon, actually, when he was taking little man out, he went over to Joann's to see if Joann's had the new yarn. He said he was even looking around for the buckets that Kim had, which I just was laughing at because that is not Mr. Cinnamon. Like, he'll ask for, do you guys know about this yarn? And he said they didn't have it. So I was like, you know, that's a bummer. That's a bummer they didn't have it, but like, whatever. I wasn't going to press it. I didn't really feel the need to go on a hunt for this yarn right yet. I was just going to wait a couple of days or wait a week and see if it popped up anywhere, you know. It wasn't like I wasn't pressed. And then when I got some of the work done for the premiere week, and I started having videos uploaded, and I actually felt like I could breathe again, you know. And Mr. Cinnamon's like, "Come on, let's go." And I was like, "What?" He's all, we're gonna go find a Joann's that has that yarn." And by now it's in the website, like it's on the app. He's all, it says that this location has it and the big store up north has it. And he's all, so let's just get in the car. I was like, well, I promised little man we'd go to the battlefield today because he got a new scooter. They had scooters at Walmart that light up with all these flashing lights and does all this stuff. Clearance out for $5. $5. So little man got a new scooter. And he wanted to go ride it. So I'm like, we can go up to the battlefield, you know. And I promised little man. Excuse me. And he's off. We go early enough to Joann's. We got time to go to the battlefield. I was like, all right. Like, as long as he gets to go to the battlefield. Because I promised, we're okay, you know. And so we explained all that to little man. Because if you disrupt his schedule or you, like... say we're gonna do something and then plans change, he can go into a full-on meltdown because his brain cannot comprehend change. He does not do well with change. And so I was like, all right, like this is the plan. I promise we're still gonna go to the battlefield. And I let him wear my headphones in the car. These. I got these for Christmas one year because I like to listen to music while I'm working, and I got these because it was during the pandemic. And I was like, I really need to be able to hear my computer and teach. The kids are like online schooling. Like, it was this whole thing. So Mr. Cinnamon bought these really nice noise canceling headphones. So when I put these on, I can't hear anything else except what I want to hear, you know. And these are JBL, by the way, in case anyone is curious. These are amazing headphones. They're Bluetooth compatible. I rarely have to charge them. Because they keep a charge really well. So I was like, you can take my headphones, because he likes to listen to his own personal music on his device. And then even if we're listening to music he likes, he wants to have his own private time in the car. I don't know. So yeah, you can wear my headphones. Like, you can have my headphones. And just, this is what's gonna happen. And so he was really good. He was good at Joann's. He was good on the hour drive and the hour drive back. He did ask for food while we were out, but like, if he asks for food, I have to feed him because if his blood sugar drops, he's not diabetic or hypo anything. He's not hyperglycemic, hypoglycemic. But it's another scheduling thing as well. Like, if he doesn't eat at a specific time, he starts to like have issues. And if he gets too hungry, he starts to have issues. So like, if he's hungry, he's also really, really skinny. So like, if he's hungry, he's getting food. I don't care where we're at, I gotta get him some food, you know, just to save my own sanity. These are all issues you have with a special needs child. These are things that like a normal parent, like, yeah, whatever, like the kid's gonna throw a fit, we'll deal with it. It's so far beyond that. When you have a special needs child, it's so far beyond. So anyway, Mr. Cinnamon's like, well, this store closer to us has one of the new yarns. And I was like, okay. I was like, we can go to that one. That one's fine. He's like, but we can go to the one up north too. I was like, well, whatever. Like, this was his idea entirely. Like, I wasn't pressed to go. I was along for the ride, you know. Like, yeah, I'll buy new yarn. Like, that's cool. Let's go. But like, at the same time, it was him. It was all him. And so he's like, well, let's just go up to the big Joann's. I was like, okay, you know, I like the big Joann's. It is a beautiful store. So we went all the way up to Sterling, Virginia. And in traffic, and there was car accidents everywhere, it seemed. And I found the new yarn. So that's what brings us to today. This was Mr. Cinnamon's fault. So don't blame me if you have to purchase these yarns. It was Mr. Cinnamon's fault. So they got new yarn. They have new hanks of yarn. They have giant balls of yarn. Like, I bought all of the above. Whatever I could find that I was interested in, I had to have it. Mr. Cinnamon actually had to ask where the hanks were because these gorgeous things were nowhere near where the yarn is. These were on an end cap over by where the beads are in my store because there was not room in their yarn section, which is so crazy to me because they had empty shelves. I don't understand why they did it the way they did it. But the worker actually had to come and look it up in her system and point out the hanks to us. I'm going to show you these, but I'm going to show you these last. Because to me, they're like so... And I got a really good deal on them. Let me show you some of the other stuff I bought. This is not new. This is not special, extraordinary, like nothing fancy about this. This is Lion Brand Baby Soft. I bought it because it reminded me of the XOXO yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I wanted to put this in the knitting machine. So that's why I bought it. I wanted to see what this looked like in the knitting machine. Because it has like a jacquard. And it's 60% acrylic, 90... No, I did it again. It's not 90. I keep saying 90. 60 acrylic, 40 nylon. My brain is reading faster than my mouth. So it went to 90 because of the nylon. So it's a nice soft yarn. It's beautiful. There, that's accurate. And it's got the different colors in it. So this kind of reminded me of the Bloom or the XOXO yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is the color Circus Print. Lightweight number 3, machine washable and dryable. I don't think I've ever bought Baby Soft from Lion Brand before. Made in Turkey. How many yards is it? 367 yards. I don't remember how much I paid for this. And I don't think my receipt is in here. I think the receipt is probably in my purse. And I don't see my purse. What did I do with my purse? It doesn't matter. I think this was like $4 a ball on sale. Because Lion Brand was 30% off. And I think this was regularly $6 something. So I think I paid like $4 and something. But it was pretty. So I bought that. And I just swallowed really loud. The stores up north around Fairfax County, Virginia, do not allow for bags. They don't, in any of the stores, they are not allowed to have plastic bags. They don't even have paper bags. So you have to either bring your own bags or purchase a reusable bag. And I had bags in the car and I forgot to bring them in. So I just purchased another one of the Joann's craft bags. Now I've got like 3 of these things. And it says craft like no one is watching, but it's cute. It's got like the rainbowy stuff on it. It's fine. These make good project bags. I have 2 more on the floor with other stuff in it. And then this is a new cotton. It's not new. They actually had this cotton last year. It's Cotton Essentials from K&C. Essential cotton. I had some of this last year. It's a nice cotton. They have all new colorways this year. So this is one of the colorways. I don't know if I filmed another video because I know I bought some more of this. And I'm starting to remember that I don't know if I filmed another video with Joann's yarn or not. Let me pause. So I'm going to say no, that I'd never filmed this video. Yeah, I don't think I filmed this video. Well, that'll be another Joann's video probably for Friday. Anyway, they have new colors of the Essential Cotton. This is a really nice cotton. This reminds me of the, what is it called? The Premier Cotton Batik, or I Love This Cotton. Like, it's all in line with those really soft cottons. And this is the colorway Tropics. And I know it looks plain there, but it's got these gorgeous corally colors and oranges and pinks in here. And these are all the same colorway. And so I just thought it was really, really pretty. And I wanted some, so I bought 3 of these. It's really soft cotton. I've been trying to make myself feel better with with yarn purchases lately, so I kind of like went a little bit overboard. And with the new yarns coming out at Joann's, like I definitely went overboard, but I have no regrets at all whatsoever. And I'm not, it's not like I'm overspending. I'm spending my budgeted amount of money. It's just, you know, it is what it is. So I bought these 3. These are really soft. Like I said, the Essential Cotton was out last year, but they released all new colors this year. And it's not just these, but like these as well. So I will show these in another video for certain. For certain. But I bought these 3 during this trip. That was before any of this. But like I said, this one is Mr. Cinnamon's fault, because this was not me planning. And then these are also new yarns at Joann's. And these are 2 new cakes. But again, these yarns I know for a fact was out last year. These are new colorways this year. So it's like limited time yarns, but they were out last year. I know I just feel like I've had these yarns before, or I've seen them or touched them. I might even have some in my stash. So this is the colorway Big Twist Panoramic, not the colorway, this is Big Twist Panoramic. These are really thin yarns. This is the color Blue Jeans. And it is a number 2 fine yarn. It is premium acrylic. It's really soft and squishy, but it's a number 2. It is super thin. It's 656 yards. These were all on sale. Everything I bought was on sale for 30 or 25% off. So I don't remember what the price of any of these were. I want to say I don't know. I don't know what I did with my receipt. I don't know what I did with my receipt. But anyway, these are really soft. This is new, panoramic. And I remember this from last year. I really do. I might even have a video on it, because I make so many videos I just don't remember. And then this is the Big Twist Vista. And again, I know that they had this last year because it was a number 1. And I remember standing at the rack looking at it. I'm like, okay, that's really pretty, but am I going to use a number 1? And all of these are number 1s, by the way. So we're not even going to have that discussion this year. Oh, it is what it is. So this is a number 1, super fine. 705 yards, 56% cotton, 35% acrylic, 9% polyamide. And this is the color Tide Pool. I don't know why this is called Tide Pool. It doesn't look like any Tide Pool I've ever seen. But it's pretty. I went for colors that I always gravitate towards blue jean, let's face it, I do. But I went towards colors I wouldn't normally grab. I don't generally buy orange yarns. And I definitely don't buy orange and gray. But I thought this was pretty. And it was worth the grab. So, 705 yards. And I'd want to say these were like $6 or $7 or something like that. Alright, then, this was even more Mr. Cinnamon's fault. Well, not this one. This one's my fault. This is Lion Brand Pound of Love. I worked with this very recently. I bought a couple of skeins of this for a big project that I needed. And I worked with it. And I was like, I really like this yarn. A lot. And I've never worked with Pound of Love. I tend to stay away from the big cakes. Or the big skeins. Because a lot of times it's like not a nice yarn. It's not a soft yarn. Like I don't like the Karen. What is it? The Karen 1 pound ones. I don't like those. I find those to be, I'm not a big fan of Karen yarns anyway though. I find them to be scratchy, itchy, leaning too close to like Red Heart Super Saver. I'm just not a fan of the Karen 1 pounds. So I don't buy those like ever. And when I've had them, because I was gifted them or they came in a pack with like yarn at the thrift store or something, I have gifted them out or put them in mystery boxes. I don't like the Karen 1 pounds. So I steered away from this because it looks like the same yarn. It's not. It's not. Pound of Love is nice from Lion Brand. I really liked it. And this color is pastel green, although really it's like blue. I don't know why it's called pastel green. It's definitely blue. It's definitely blue. It's beautiful. And it's a 4-weight, and this is 100% acrylic. It's a 16-ounce ball. It's 1,020 yards. These are $12.99. I got it on sale, or no, $11.99. I got this on sale for, I think it was 25% off or something like that. So I paid like $9 something for it, I believe. Yeah, and I really like this yarn. And I have some more of the other colorway, which is like a gray, that will go with this. So I'm very excited about that. And then this is Kim's fault. This is Kim's fault. She sent me pictures of all this yarn, of all these things. She's like, look at this, that's new. Look at this, it's new. And I was like, but really? I had to have them. I'm going to move this bag so that I can put stuff back in there when we're done talking. Now this was $11.99 regularly. This behemoth was $9.99 and it was on sale. So, or what, no, wait a minute. Was it $9.99? No. I think these were 11 something. I paid $8. Let me get my app out. What am I doing? I got an app. Did you know that in the Joann's app you can scan stuff? I don't know if you know that. When you open the Joann's app, up here in the search bar, you see that thing right here? Click that. I didn't click it. Scan barcode, okay? Boop. And it shows you the yarn. I don't know if you knew that. $8.39 for this big old thing. Hang on, I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Let me scan this one. I don't know why I didn't do this to begin with. I crashed the app. So the Lion Brand Pound of Love. See, this shows the pastel green as green. Maybe it's got the wrong label on it. Okay, so this was $8.99. This was $8.99, regularly $11.99. This one, did I say it was $8.99? What did I say this was? I done forgot. You know, $8.39, and this is more yarn. Now let me tell you about this one, because this is the Big Twist Value Pound Plus. Is over a pound. Over a pound. It's only slightly over a pound. This is the Pound of Love. This is the Big Twist over a pound. Pound Plus. That's what it should be called, is Pound Plus. Value, but it's Value Pound Plus. These are 100% acrylic. These are, now the Pound of Love is 1,020 yards. These are 1,093 yards. So there's not a big difference at all. They're both medium weight number 4s. There's just a little bit more in here. They feel very similarly. The Big Twist feels slightly thinner. Ever so slightly thinner. So at first I was like, okay, I need this color. What is this color called? Watermelon. Let me see if we can get a more accurate color. That's pretty accurate. It's a little more pink and less yellow than this. Yes, about there. Okay, so it's beautiful. It looks a little orange here, but it's not orange. It's pink. It's watermelon pink. It's beautiful. So at first I was like, well, I'm just going to get this one, and I'm going to get the Pound of Love, because I really love the Pound of Love. I really enjoyed working with that a lot. I am starting to find I really like Lion Brand yarns. I knew that I always did, but I'm so like hardcore Premier yarns. Like, I tend to sleep on the Lion Brand. I like Lion Brand though. Lion Brand's my number 2 favorite yarn of like the major companies. Are you gonna go to your bed? Can you lay down? You good boy. Alright, so I just had this one in my cart and I was like, they have such pretty colors. They have such pretty colors. So I was talking to Mr. Cinnamon, I was like, I really don't need more, but like, and I don't have room for these big giant skeins. I do not have room for these big giant skeins. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these big giant skeins, but they're so pretty and they're such a good deal. $8.39. He's all, well, let's just go look. And so he walked me back over by the rack and talked me into getting these two because they go really good together, and I'm really about the turquoise and the yellow right now. But then I was like, also like, but the pink, like this would be such a beautiful summer blanket. A picnic blanket. So much. Summer vibes all day long. Or even like a sweater. Or like just, it's so pretty. These colors are so pretty. They were only $8.39 for all of this. So this is the color Varsity Yellow, and this is the color Teal. Which, that's not teal to me. Teal is so all over the place. Like, sometimes it's more green. Sometimes it's more aqua. Like, this is aquamarine to me. This is not teal. This is definitely watermelon. And I don't know about the Varsity Yellow, but that is like sunflower yellow. Not quite sunflower. Like, that's sunshine all day long. So, that was Mr. Cinnamon's fault. And Kim's fault. So thank you, Kim, for the encouragement. And I'm really grateful for her because she sends me emails and stuff. And she's like, hey, did you hear about this? Like, well, no, I did not, but thank you for letting me know. I do find her information valuable. So, yeah. So all of those. Now let's get on to the hanks. Because these hanks were a killer deal. And the prices were like all over the place with these though, because some of them I paid $5 for, some of them I paid $7 for. And of course, the scanner's not going to work for these. Oh, there we go. Alright, $6.99. Are you guys ready? $6.99. But see, you're just seeing the color right now. Let's look at that glitter. It is so stinking glittery. And for those of you that like hanks of yarn and want to use them and can't use wool, these are cotton. They're cotton. So, $6.99. I'm not even going to tell you what this would cost at a local yarn shop. Because this would be like minimum $13. Probably closer to $21. So, what are the contents of this yarn? These are the K&C brand, which is one of Joann's house brands. They have Big Twist and they have K&C. And this is, the product is hand dyed. So these are just their hand dyed line. 94% cotton, 6% lurex, 437 yards. Like I said, these are a super fine #1 sock weight, lace weight. $6.99 is what I paid right now because they were on sale. I don't know how long that sale is going to last. They're regularly $9.99, but right now the K&C brand is 30% off. I got 2 in this colorway, the unicorn. This ain't even doing justice for how glittery these are. These are not soft. You can feel the glitter a lot. So if you have sensitive skin or you don't like the feel of like, it's not soft. This is not soft yarn. You can feel the lurex a lot. So $6.99 for these. Let me double check because some of these prices were different for some of these. I also got 2 more of the glitter in 2 different colorways. So I got, this is the color Candy Pink, which is a beautiful pastel pink with like a blue jean blue. or baby blue, and it's super, super sparkly. There is like glitter everywhere. It's candy pink. And then this one is Tutti Frutti. This is the one I fell in love with in Kim's video. Like, I love this one, but then I was like, but that one? But these could totally go in a project together, no problem. So this has yellow and like blue jeans and like pink. And I would have no problem putting any of these together with any other ones because they're all like in the same color family. And then, let me check this price one for this. This one, you're not going to scan this one for me, are you? Alright, so it's not going to find this one. This one I think was $5 and something. This does not have the Lurex. This is just 100% cotton. Again, 472 yards. Oh, the sparkler 537. The non-sparkle cotton are 472. I got two in this colorway. Because, oh my god, I could not resist this. This is the color Limeade. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. These were like $5.39, I think. Just absolutely beautiful. And then, and these are regularly, I think these are regularly $9.99. I could be wrong about that, but like I said, this is not showing up in the app right now because they're so new. I scanned them, they're not showing up. But this is like colors of yellow and blue and green. And the green comes from where the yellow and the blue touch each other. This is so deliciously, I cannot. I just want to wear this. I want to make myself a tank top out of this. Right? Hopefully there's enough yardage, or else I'll have to buy more, and then you know how that goes. And then these two are wool. So be careful, read your tags. These are 75% superwash merino wool, 25% polyamide. These are 492 yards. These are regularly $12.99. And I think I paid $7 for these. And of course, you're not going to show up, are you? Come on, it's not going to show up. I think I paid $7 something for these. And these are the colors hot pink and acid green. They are so pretty. And all of these colors are like in all of the other colors. So this acid green is in this one, and this one, and this one. And the pink is in, oh, that's the same one. The pink is in this one, and the pink is in this one. Now, I'm not going to mix the superwash with the cotton. That's not going to happen. These are going to go together in a project, and the cottons are going to go together in their own projects. But I could not pass these up, and they had more colors than just this. I have a full video. I filmed the whole rack. They have speckled versions where it's like a whitish base with like blue spots. Just blue speckles, the whole thing. Or green speckles or pink speckles. All in these gorgeous summery spring shades. The superwash is the softest of all of them. The regular cotton feels okay. It's not bad. The ones with the sparkle are rough. Like you could feel the sparkle. If you don't have a problem with sparkly yarn, you're not going to have a problem with this yarn, but I am going to have to fight the sparkles a little bit because it's going to bother my skin. But like the sparkle is worth it sometimes. But the regular cotton is nice and soft. It feels cottony, but it feels nice. But the softest of the three is the superwash merino. It is just, it's lush. And it smells so good. I love a good wool yarn that smells like hay. You can smell the sheep in it a little bit, and I love that smell. I was sniffing the yarns yesterday, Mr. Cinnamon, and I told Mr. Cinnamon, the cotton smells just like Joann's. I was telling Mr. Cinnamon yesterday, I was like, I don't know where I'm going to put these yarns. He said, well, you need a pegboard. I was like, well, I have buckets that have my hanks in it. So the hanks are fine. Like, I know where to put the hanks. I don't know where I'm going to put those big giant skeins. Sparkle. Oh my God, the sparkle. He's all, it doesn't matter. He's all, it makes you happy. And he looked at me. He's all, watching you with the yarn. And this is why I'm married to this man, because he's an amazing husband. He's all watching you and how happy you get over the yarn when you touch it, when you see the colors. And then as I'm sniffing the end of the yarn, he goes, and when you smell the yarn. And I was like, no, but smell it. It smells so good. They're really big balls, the Value Pound Plus. They smell really nice. They smell like they smell like Joann's, but they also smell like they were stored next to something with fragrance. So they smell really nice and just, they smell like clean laundry is what they smell like, mixed with Joann's, which I love the smell of Joann's because you got so many like craft smells. I love it. He's all, it doesn't matter, we'll find a place to put your yarn. And like, I'm looking at him like, that's why I love you, because he planned the trip for me to go up to Joann's. He planned he's the one that looked and searched out and found that those Joann's were available on the app now and available in the stores. Like, that was all him, because he wanted to make me feel better. He wanted to celebrate all the hard work I did from premiere week. He you know, he's just good. He's a good man. That's a hard brag on my husband. That's a hard brag. But yeah, don't know where that's going, any of it. I don't even care. I don't care. It made me so happy. So yeah, I am not affiliated with Joann's. Joann's doesn't know that I'm making this video. I don't think Joann's likes me particularly, because I tried to submit a video for like one of their, they're like, hey, if you review some of our yarns that you purchased, they sent me an email. They send them to everybody. If you send us a review, you know, we'll give you a coupon for like, I don't know, something off. And so I submitted the review and they rejected my video because I don't even know why. I'm like, well, screw you, Joann's. Like, screw you. But yeah. So stay tuned Friday. I'll show you this yarn. And I'll double check and make sure my videos, I didn't actually record this video already, because I don't know that I did. I don't remember showing you guys this yarn. You guys remember seeing this? If not, that'll be Friday's video. Because yeah, I don't think I showed you guys. I think I showed my sister. That will probably be a Friday's video. We'll see. We'll see. If not, stay tuned tomorrow. I placed an order from Premier Yarns. Shock. Shock. I need to be done purchasing until I can catch up. I got too excited. Here's the problem. I got too excited. I was like, I got a new tool. I'm going to use up so much yarn. And I use that as an excuse to buy yarn. And so, yeah. Well, I need yarn specifically for the machine. So I started buying Red Heart Super Saver. And then Ollie's had that crazy deal. And I'm like, okay, well, I got to go to Ollie's. And then, like, Joann's released new yarn. Well, I got to go. Well, that was Mr. Cinnamon's fault. You know, it is what it is. I am a very proudly admitting person that I am a yarn addict. I'm a yarn hoarder. I'm all the things. I love the yarn. The yarn makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. I can't help it. So, with that, it's probably just going to be a week of yarn porn, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood, homie. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.